Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. How you guys doing today? This is a new week. It's Monday, and yeah, I'm super excited to be here today. All right, so you guys can see we are live, guys. So go ahead, share the live, share the stream, so that more people can join. Go ahead, share the live, share the stream, so more people can join in, guys. Okay, so go ahead, share the live, share the stream. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and share it on my social media platforms so that they can also get on the bandwagon. I believe you are ready for today. It's going to really be an exciting one, an amazing one at that. So do all to fasten your seatbelts because it's going to be a crazy ride. All right, so last week we were able to maximize some moves on gold and GPUSD. You saw that crazy buy that happened by 3 o'clock. Okay, so we are still waking up from our profits from last week because the buys were very crazy. Okay, so I believe most of you enjoyed the move. Most of you that joined in, you guys enjoyed the move. Okay, so you guys enjoyed the move yesterday. Okay, so I want to share my screen with you guys. But first thing first, do also hit the subscribe button, like, share, and also turn on the post notification bell icon so you don't get to miss good lives like this. Okay, so this is so far so good, the best live stream you can ever be on, trading the New York section. Okay, so this is going to be the best live stream you've ever been on, trading the New York section. And if you can hear me loud and clear, drop a comment in the comment section that you can hear me loud and clear. All right, if you can hear me loud and clear, drop a comment in the comment section so that I know you guys can hear me like loud and clear, and also like. And yeah, we are getting into the main part of this live section. Okay, so this is just the intro, and we are still trying to get our members actively online, guys. We are still trying to get our members actively online. So if this is your first time watching, also drop in the comment section where you're watching from. Okay, drop in the comment section where you're watching from so that we guys can connect. So that we can connect. Okay, drop in the comment section where you are watching from so we can connect. All right, drop in the comment section where you're watching from so that we can have a connection. Okay, so I'm basically streaming from Lagos, Nigeria. So let me know where you're streaming from. I'm streaming from Lagos, Nigeria, so you guys can connect with me. I'm in Lagos. Okay, so feel free. All right, so Oxano says from Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, okay. All right, so I'm super hyped. I'm super pumped up for today. I'm super pumped up for today. It's been a very amazing winning streak from last week. Okay, it's been an amazing streak from last week. It's been crazy, man. It's been crazy, and you guys don't just want to miss this. Trust me, you can't afford to miss this. Okay, so let me connect to my. So we'll be sharing the live. Okay, go ahead, share the live if you've not shared it yet. Go ahead, share the live so more people can join in. So more people can join in, guys. So more people can join in. Okay, so we are live trading on YouTube. More people are joining in, sending the link across to you guys. So you guys can tap in so you don't miss out. All right, so let's go ahead and share the live stream. Let's go ahead and share the live and see what good can come out from doing good. All right, so um, going back to the charts, let me share this. So I believe you all can see my chat. I believe you all can see my screen. I believe you all can see my screen. If you can see my screen, just drop it in the comment section so I'll know that you guys can see my screen. If you can see my screen, comment in the comment section so that I'll know that you can see my screen. Okay, and I'll know that you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, just comment in the comment section. All right. Super pumped up. Okay, so first thing first, as a day trader, you want to always check out for the news. Okay, those unforeseen events that's gonna come and most times creep into your profit. So you don't just want to be caught off guard. Very, very important. Okay, you don't want your steals to reduce as a trader. So yeah, you need to check out for the fundamentals. They are very, very vital. They are very, very vital. As much as the technicals, the fundamentals are very, very vital. All right, so last week we also saw how the fundamentals help us in getting good moves on USD base and cross pairs, okay, due to the news release that came out on Friday. Okay, so go back and watch that Friday video. It's just about 30 minutes long. Go back, watch it so that you can have an insight to what is actually happening today. Okay, so today we're actually expecting quite a few. We just have to run through this week's event. Let's see what this week is most likely going to give us from the fundamental perspective. Okay, so let's see the fundamental perspective and see what we can most likely expect. Okay, so on GBP, okay, on GBP, we can see that we have bank holiday coming in. Okay, today being Monday 25th, we have the bank holiday on the pound. Okay, so on the pound, banks in the UK, in those countries that use the pounds um are not going to be actively available. Okay, transactions might still be going on, but trading, okay, trading wise, they may not be available. Okay, so we have Euro. With all this news are not so volatile. Okay, the ones that we're actually interested in that will have impact in the market are going to be this red folder news. Okay, if you check the yellow folder news are low impact expected. The orange folder news are medium impact, and then the red folder news are like high impact. Okay, and then the gray or the ash, they are non-economic. Okay, they don't really um do so much. Okay, they just tells you what is actually happening at that particular time. Okay, so yeah, and then on Tuesday we have all these news events here and not so they don't impact the market so much compared to the card news that will be coming out by 7:30 p.m. Okay, so if you're trading any cross or base pair for the card, just have to be watching out for the Bank of Canada. The governor wants to speak tomorrow by 7:30 p.m. Okay, and then on Wednesday we have AED CPI. Okay, so if you're trading AED base or quote pairs, you will be expecting the CPI to come out on Wednesday by 2:30 a.m. So you can also be actively trading by 2:30 to just to catch this CPI, and then you can still get extended move into New York or Asian or London section. Okay, so this is going to be a volatile time, so you can look into getting involved at this time. Okay, so on Thursday we have low impact news down to 12:30. Okay, so by 1:30 we have USD unemployment claim and prelim. Okay, so these are fundamental events for the US for the USD. Okay, and then also on Thursday we have other medium impact news events. Okay, and then we also have on Friday where we have low impact news event across the Japanese yen, the Australian dollar, the euro, the CHF. Okay, and then some other low impact news on the USD. Okay, and by 1:30 p.m. we have the GDP and also we have the core PCE price index. Okay, so these are fundamentals that will most likely push price on Friday. Okay, so this is just a run through of the fundamental events that we might most likely be expecting this coming week. Okay, so let's look at the technical aspect of price. Okay, let's look at technical aspect, and then we'll also be looking quickly into certain pairs. Okay, so if you have any particular pair, you can drop them in the comment section, but due to the course of this live video, we are just going to be sticking with GBP USD and gold. Okay, so for those of you that are interested in taking opportunities on gold, this is the best live section for you. And then if you want to take opportunities on GBP USD, this is the best live section for you, because we are going to be giving a full top-down analysis on this individual currency pairs. Okay, so moving on, moving on. Let's see. So, which of the pairs would you like us to go in first? Personally, I would like to start with GBP USD. I would like to start with GBP USD, and then let's use the Oando broker for this particular one. Okay, so now on GPUSD, I'm already looking to go short. Okay, for those of you that are already in the short, just know that I'm in with you. Okay, I'm in with you on the shorts. Okay, so I'm in with you on the short. I'm looking uh to balance price. Okay, this take profits here may not really be the full one, but somewhere around here is where we look to exit. Okay, but if we still get price to downside, sweet. Okay, so yeah, let's see what the big picture is saying. Let me get a new broker. Okay, let me get a new broker. Let me use forex.com. Okay, this is what I used for the live initially. Um, all right, so let's see the big picture, what the big picture is doing. Okay, let's see what the big picture is doing on GBPUSD off of the weekly time frame. So since we are actually looking to give a big picture into what's going to happen this coming week, or yeah, this coming week basically, let's just see if we can capitalize the major move that's going to happen this week. Okay, I'm a day trader, so every single day I come to the chart and see if I can get something. Okay, there are days where I come and then I don't see anything, and yeah, I just have to wait it out. Okay, so yeah, if you're not yet subscribed, I think this is the time you subscribe. Okay, because obviously we are going into the chat and you might be busy. Okay, so yep. All right, so from the weekly time frame, let's see what the weekly time frame is doing. Let's see. So on the weekly time frame on GBPUSD, this is the GBP chart off of the weekly time frame. So on GBPUSD on the weekly time frame, we all I just want to see is how the last 3 weeks performed. That's all I'm interested in. I want to see how the last 3 weeks performed. Okay, so if the last 3 week performance, okay, it could still give us a clue. Okay, if you pay attention very well, you know that previous price history is actually the framework of technical analysis. Okay, so you want to see what previous price has actually done so that you can determine what you should expect from this week. Okay, so um last week we were able to close bearish, but the bearish candle shows us more rejections. Okay, he has a little body compared to his wick. Okay, so this obviously shows us rejection. Okay, so if you're a trader and you don't know that whenever you see a candle with more wicks than body, it simply shows exhaustion or rejection. And I think if you don't know that, then you should close your laptop or your screen or whatsoever is in the trade and just go and learn how to farm. All right, so there are certain or there are basic candlestick principles that you must still use till date. Okay, you must just use them. Okay, because you can't just do without them. All right, so this previous week candle is showing us rejection. The previous 2 weeks ago, which is the 11th, was actually showing us what bullish presence. Okay, and then on the 4th, that is the first week of this month, we happen to do what? We happen to close bullish that week. Okay, so far so good. This month of August, gold has been able to gold opened this month of August at sorry, GPUSD rather. GPUSD opened this month of August at 1.3256. Okay, let me just say 1.32600 thereabout. Okay, and then we were able to get price to the high of 1.35900. Okay, so it just shows us that from the opening of this month of August, we've had higher pricing on GBP USD. Okay, that is just the whole sentiment as to why we are actually looking at the weekly time frame. Okay, we want to see how price has been closing, and so far so good in the last 3 weeks. Okay, so in the last 3 weeks we've had a more bullish close than a bearish close on GPUSD, and it only suggests that the trend from the last 3 weeks is in an uptrend. So if you want to trade, we have to trade in the direction of the trend. So um we just have to gauge. Okay, we just have to gauge on lower time frames. So let's see the structure. Okay, so after we've seen the big picture, the next thing we'll go for is the structural formation of price on from the big picture's perspective. Okay, so what that big picture is saying, we want to see the fractal nature of price on the lower time frame. Okay, so the lower time frame, depending, could be 1 hour, could be 4 hours, could be the daily still, could also be the 15-minute time frame, depending on the kind of trader you are. But as a day trader, I most of the time get my buyers from the 4 hour and the 30-minute time frame. Okay, so um moving on to the daily time frame, we can see that we have a resistance formation right about here. Okay, you can see that we have a resistance formation right about here, and then you can see we have a support formation right about here. Thank you. Okay, so this is the big pictures resistance and support level. These are key levels. Okay, if price come back to this place, it's either we get a break, retest. Okay, if price comes back into this level, it's either we get a break, retest, continuation, or we get a reversal. Okay, we could still get a reversal to this level and beyond. Okay, so uh let's still see what's going on. Let's still see what's been good, guys. Okay, so on the 4 hour time frame, on the 4 hour time frame, what am I interested in? I want to see the structure. Okay, I want to from the 4 hour time frame, you can start having clear structures. Okay, so I want to see the structure. If I'm going to trail this structure here, I can see that this is the last major bearish structure. Okay, on the 4 hour time frame. On the 30 minutes, there was a shift of structure right about here. Okay, but on the 4 hour time frame, this is where it is. Okay, so the moment we had a break below this 4 hour low, we had a pullback, which is this level here, and then a distribution to the downside. Okay, so I still want to trail this structure to see how far. So we had this structure here, and then we also had this structure here, which was the last bearish structural formation around this region here. Okay, so we then start having shift of structures to the upside, upside, which was as a result of that move from Friday. Okay, which was as a result of that move from Friday. Okay, so now what we expect retracement for continuation. Okay, we expect retracement for continuation. And so far on the 4 hour time frame, we can see prices trying to give that corrective move. Okay, price is trying to sell so that it can buy back. Okay, let's see what the 1 hour time frame is doing. So on the 1 hourly, we are seeing price create a corrective structure here, creating lower highs, lower low, lower highs, low, just trying to balance up this gap right here. Okay, we can see price try to balance up this gap right here. Okay, so with that in mind, we just have to use our fib, because anywhere around 50%, if you're looking to buy, is a safe. It's kind of a safe bet. Okay, because you are below discount. Okay, you are below discount, so price can still push. Okay, we can still see buyers that are buying from 50%, 65.8%, as the case may be. Okay, so discount level is somewhere around there. So if I'm looking to short here, I should start exiting once price gets to discount. Okay, because from discount anything can happen. Okay, buyers can trip in again from discount. Okay, so yeah. Now moving on to the 30-minute time frame. Okay, moving on to the 30 minutes. From what I can see here, I'm just seeing price trying to correct to balance up this move here. So if I'm looking to buy, I would like to see, honestly, I would like to see price sell off first. Okay, I would honestly love to see price sell off first. So anything below this area here is where I can start looking for buys. Okay, anything below this area, once price gets to this level here, is a safe bet for me to get in on buys. Okay, it's a safe bet for me to get in on buys. All right, so I will still come back to GPUSD. So we can see if we can get opportunities today. Okay, but so far so good. This is Monday, man. This is Monday, and the market is just sideways. Okay, you can see from the opening of Monday, the market has just been choppy in between how many pips range for like 45 pips range from the opening of the day. So, or from the high of the day rather. So it's not really been moving like that. Okay, averagely GPUSD does like 85 to 100 pips. Okay, yeah. So let's see gold, which is XAUSD. Let's see gold real quick. Let's see gold real quick. Okay, so let's see gold. Let's see gold. Okay, so on gold here, I'm actually shorting already so far. I've been shorting this market since it's open. Okay, I've been shorting since it's open, and I'm expecting price to push back. The same narrative I have for GPUSD, the same narrative I'm having for gold. Okay, so I'm expecting price to push back into discount. Okay, but first thing first, let's do a top-down analysis of um from the weekly time frame. So let's see. So let's do a top-down analysis from the weekly time frame on gold. So on the weekly here, we can see that like I said, I'm interested in the first 3 weeks, okay, of the month, or like 3 weeks before my current week. Okay, so last week was bullish. Previous week, which was the 11th of August, was bearish, and then we have a bullish week, which is the first week of the month. Okay, so far so good. The high of the month is at the high of the month is at 3400. Okay, I'll just wrap it up to a cycle level, and then the low of the month so far is at 33,300. Okay, so if we get good push this month, where is the most likely place? Because we'll be targeting either the highs or the lows, whether we like it or not. Okay, so if we get good push from where price is currently to the high of the month, is going to be about 400 pips, okay, or 4,000 points. And then where it is currently to the low of the month is about 6,000 points on gold. Okay, so um whether any direction we are, by the end of the week we could either be approaching either the high of the month or the low of the month. One of these highs, or one of these highs will be taken out, whether we like it or not. Either the lower high or the higher high, one of them will be taken out, whether we like it or not. So this is an area of potential targets. Okay, so any move we are getting on our entry time frame, overall we're targeting the high of what, of the month. Okay, we are targeting the high of the month overall, because definitely price will have to get there. Okay, so uh let's see the weekly time frame. So we've gotten our structure. Okay, we've gotten our structure from the weekly. Now we are now on daily time frame to see what's been going on. So this is August 1st. So this is the low of the month here. So this is the low of the month here. This is August 1st. And then this is the high of the month, which is August 8th. Okay, August 8th, August 1st. Okay, those are the lows and the high of the month respectively. Okay, so any targets we are getting, if we're getting any sell move, we are coming to either look into the low of the month. Okay, and if we're getting any buy move, we are reaching into what, the high of the month. Okay, so let's bear that in mind, and so that while marking out our key levels, once we get a break retest, we know our target. Okay, and then we just strike. Okay, so let's see the 4 hour time frame, which is where we're marking out our key levels majorly. Okay, so let's identify those key levels. But first thing first, let's see if we can connect our trend lines. So this is the connection of our trend line on gold currently. Okay, so this is the connection of our trend line on gold currently. And from what we can see, the trend line for the third time on gold, which is giving me kind of a bias to go of the day, of the month rather. So we could still see if it's opportunities here to be perfect. Like I will really know why, because I have enough room for price to go to. Like there's enough room for price to get to. Like this is like a 1:6 breakthrough, but this definitely is not going to be my stop, but this is like a good setup. Okay, we have the trend line touch, and then we have price above these levels that we could use as liquidity points, liquidity grab and stuff like that. So once we break below this low here, wow, I'm seeing a good short opportunity on gold. I'm seeing a good short opportunity on gold. Like it's looking promising. It's looking promising because if you can look at the trend here, you can see that we still have bearish setup around this region here. Okay, but let's not be quick to judge. Let's still get more findings, more backup. Okay, let's still get more findings, more backup to give us like a confirmation. Okay, so on the 4 hour time frame, what am I interested in? I want to see levels. Okay, I want to see levels where price broke. We have this level here. We also have this level here. And then lastly, we also have this level here. Okay, so those are the levels price actually broke last week. Okay, so price broke through those levels last week, and yeah, we could still expect some sort of balancing in price. Okay, we should still expect some sort of balancing in price. All right, so that guys, I'm trying to set up this. Okay, so just a quick break while I set up one or two things. Okay, so let's forge ahead. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to short gold. Like you guys can also join me on this trade. So I'm going to short gold. Now I'm seeing something on the 30-minute time frame. Price, yeah, this is gold. This is gold. This is gold. This is gold. This is gold, guys. So this is a fractal structure I'm seeing price wants to break. So once it breaks it, it will give us that room to short. Okay, give us that room to short. So once we see price trade like break below this level here, we are going to have an opportunity to short gold. Okay, And then where is going to be our first target? Equilibrium. Always, always. You don't want to be caught off guard, okay? Because you've seen the short opportunity. It doesn't mean that you just not have a target, okay? So our first target is going to be equilibrium, which is 50%. So this is going to be our target. So from here, to break here, we have about 150 pips to the downside on gold, which is cool. Just sweet, just sweet, sweet, sweet move, sweet move. So let's see. Let's stay active. This is a trade that is cooking. Because once it shifts here, we just have we just wait though, because we have our 30 minutes for the 30 minute 30-minute candle to close. Okay, so this is gold. This is gold. I think there's a way I'm supposed to do this with you. I think it's supposed to be showing at the background. What's the name of that thing again? Uh, I forgot what they call it. Hmm, Ah, oh shit! It's supposed to show in the background. I don't know if it's this watermark. I don't know if you I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to put the gold showing on the background so that anybody that joins in will see symbol logo. I don't know if it's this. It's been long I use this guy. Let's see. So I don't know. I'm trying to do it, but it's not going through. Well, let me try this. I think it's this too. Okay, it's not them. It's not them. Okay, but let me just put it up here so that people that want to see it from that top. You can see it here. It's gold on the 30 minutes. Okay, so you can even get your buys, but it's best you wait for what do you call it, for the structure to just flip. It's not going to take much time. Okay, so GU just did like break retest, like a structure, so you can still even sell from here, and then stuff should just be above this level. If it's not going, it's not going, guys. That's just one thing I like about the way I trade. If price is not going, I will know on time. I won't even be bothered. I won't even bother myself be asking, is this going to hold? No, if it's not going, it's not going. That's why I have to stop. Okay, and the interesting thing is that I will know on time, like I will know as quick as possible. Okay, and if price is going to go in my direction, I will still know as quick as possible. So yeah, so on gold, I could have entered here, but we still have about 10 minutes, so this candle can still pull back and close somewhere around here. Okay, for the next candle to open. So sometimes I just prefer waiting it out. I just prefer waiting, or if I get a very nice retracement ahead, I can have an early entry because though it touched, but I've not seen it trade below the level. I want to see it trade below. I want to see it trade below that level. This level I marked out here. It just got to the level. If you respect it, if you that's just the interesting thing. If you respect this level here, you could still see it go further up. That's just it. Okay, but if you trades below it, we could count it as a break, and then the next candle will still trade lower. So that's just the concept I use is just basic concept. So I'm expecting a sell from here. Then my stop could be this level here. Okay, and then reason why you need to also be careful with for the close is because this could also be like a break and retest to continue pushing up. So all these things are things to consider when trading gold. Okay, that's why you have to wait for candlestick confirmation when trading gold. Because if you just jump in and say, okay, this selling pressure is strong, let me jump in. It could just be like a retest of a trend line. And the way trend line, gold respects trend line is so crazy, man. It's so crazy. The reason why I exited my sales was because of this trend line break here. One of the reasons. Okay, so um you just have to stay active. Okay, let's just wait for this setup to cook out. Okay, by the time we are done waiting for the setup to cook out, it should be like a feast for us today. So yeah, um, we're going to take a very risky one on in like 8 minutes. Okay, in like 8 minutes, we're going to take a very risky entry because one thing I'm also seeing here is that if this happens to be like a break and retest of this trend line, the next candle is going to close bullish. Okay, and then it's going to give like a bullish setup for buyers to get involved to take out this high. Okay, but if it closes this way, why I say it's going to be a risky setup is because we are going to enter on a sell. Okay, but we could still have that price. We still want to return this trend line, but if it closes below this line, like I said, the chances of us having a sell is above 45%. Okay, so we could see like a sell that could just end up dropping all the way down here. Okay, so this is our target here. Don't forget, this is our target here. Okay, this is our target. Let's not get carried away. Okay, this is where we want price to drop, and this is about like 150 pips from this level here. From this level right here, about 150 pips on gold. So this stop is still very wide. We still have to limit, we still have to reduce the stop. Once we get our confirmation, if we get our confirmation right now, um is also going to still confirm our new stop loss level because we could still move this trade to this level and then get 1:3, or we could enter on the opening of the next candle and use the high of the next candle as our stop loss and then get like a 1:5 or thereabouts. Okay, so far so good. This is like a 1:2 that can still later turn to becoming a 1:5. That's one thing about risk management and risk reward. If you know how to use it, you could still capitalize on your gains. Okay, so yeah, this is gold XAUSD. XAUUSD. So guys, for those of you that are not yet subscribed, please do also hit the subscribe button. It goes a long way to appreciate the work we do here. Okay, subscribe. And yeah, so right now we are doing one of the hardest part of trading. We are just waiting for the setup to come to us. Okay, we don't want to jump in because we are seeing the cells kick in. We don't want to just jump in. We just have to wait for it to show us that, okay, oh, Kale, come on have this trade. I think it's ready. So yeah, we just chill a bit. While we are chilling, let's just go ahead and share this. So yeah, do also sign up with my recommended broker. The link is in the description. And if you want to join my trade signal where I call live trades, Yeah, you can also send me a message on WhatsApp by clicking the link. You can also send me a message on WhatsApp by clicking the link. I'm expecting a sell on gold. Expecting a sell on gold. A sell on gold. Alright, so do all to subscribe. Like I said, join the Forex community. We also have a library where we get to drop most of our recording. Even most of the times our recording are uploaded here on YouTube. So you can also do all to go through our previous records. And yeah. And then if you want to use our journal, our trade journal, the journal we use, this is it here. You can use this journal to journal your trades. Okay, you can use this journal to journal your trades, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so XAUSD is kicking. XAUSD is kicking, so we can see it here. We just have that shift in the structure right now. Okay, we just have that shift in the structure right now. So yeah, anything can happen, man. We just have that shift in structure. So we could still see potential drop like crazy, guys. Crazy. My initial entries are in good profit. Yeah. So what we just have to do is next 2 minutes this candle is gonna close. That's done a perfect job. Trust me. This particular candle has done a perfect job by shifting the structure of the market to being bearish. Okay, so we already have a sweep of this last so-called bullish impulse on the 30-minute time frame. So yeah, well done, boss. Connected with you today during the live. Okay, yeah. Thank you very much for joining in. Um, it's been really a serious one from the live section we had from the Dr. Buse Academy. So this is like an extension. This is like an extension of the live section. Okay, but this one is my channel. I do this every single day. Okay, except from days that I'm not so strong. Okay, or days I'm not trading. Okay, but any day I'm trading, I prefer to trade live. Yeah. So this particular trade, we have an early entry at 3367.30. Okay, but this is a safer area here. So we just have to wait for this candle to close in like 1 minute. Okay, or 50 something seconds. Okay, so we'll have the next candle open, which is going to be where we are going to enter the trade from. Okay, because if definitely price is going to continue dropping, then it shouldn't really, there's no cause for alarm to not give us a setup. Okay, that's just it. Okay, so I'm looking to enter. So I'm looking to enter a short on gold. Okay, so you can short gold. Stop loss is just going to be above 3371. So this is the setup. Use proper risk management, guys. Use proper risk management. So I'm going to be running through my setup for my risk parameters for XAUSD. So 5,000, risking 0.5. The stop loss in pips is gonna be 653. That's about 65 pips, but it is still gonna reduce though. It's still gonna reduce. So this 0.4. Okay. Well, you can get an entry on sales. You can get a sell entry. The best stop loss here is about 3371.75. Okay, that's where the best stop loss for this trade to get validated will be at this high there. Okay, but once you start seeing this candle, the previous 30-minute candlestick high gets taken out, the buyers will start shaking. Okay, the buyers will start shaking if we're still going to have that continuation. So if you want to get out on early entries, you can use 3370. Okay, and you could still hold the sales for like a 1:3 risk to reward ratio. Okay, but the best stop loss is just to place it above the high there. Okay, so calculate your risk before executing on this particular trade. Okay, so calculate your so let's see how it goes. Let me just set an alert here. Let me just set an alert here. I'll get notified once price get to that level. Okay, this is a bullish trend line here. You can see on gold. So if this bullish trend line is going to do anything at all, definitely we'll get we'll get stopped out to see buyers. Okay, it doesn't mean our bias is wrong. It's just that what price is doing at that particular point in time doesn't correlate to what you have in mind. Okay, so if price happens to close bullish, this is a good setup for buyers because we have a break above trend line, retest, and then a continuation. But what I'm seeing here is we shifted bullish and then we shifted back bearish on this particular time frame, which is the 30-minute time frame. Okay, so stay careful. Also keep your eyes out for the last 30-minute candle high. Okay, which is about 3370. Once price breaks and close above that level, buys can still come in. Okay, buys can still come in into the market. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's it, guys, on gold. Let's see GU. GU doesn't want to drop from this exact point. Doesn't want to drop from this exact point, but let's see. At least let's balance price up a bit. Okay, let price balance up a bit. It's gonna. Alright, guys, that's it. So we're gonna hold. We've gotten in. The next thing after entry is just holding, and that's where another work is holding on to the trade. Okay, so we are in. We are in on gold. We are in on gold. Let me also drop this to the group. We are in on gold. SL is at let me give them the best 3370 to 175. That's the best you can go for a validation. 3370 to 17.75. Reason is because where that particular stop loss is, if price gets there, the sell setup getting validated, which is one thing your stop loss has to do for you. It has to be an area of invalidation, okay, or early confirmation for the opposite buyers. Okay, so 3350 is where I look to execute for discount exit for discounted um level. TP is 3350, which is discount, which is a discount for buys. Okay, so this is like a counter to previous week's bullish move. So let's exit strategically. Okay, let's exit strategically. Okay, let's exit strategically, which is very important. And we are having the New York section open in like 30 minutes. So yeah, what could go wrong, guys? A whole lot though. So feel free to reach out to me anytime, any day. I'm always available on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is displaying on down the screen there. You can also connect with me on WhatsApp and on Twitter. Yeah, you can always connect with me on WhatsApp or Twitter. So guys, just do me a favor, share this, share the live. Okay, share the live. Do me a favor by sharing the live. Okay, do me a favor by sharing the live. Gold is dropping. Like that's one thing I love about gold. It just has to respect. You know, gold is like that respective guy in the community. Just respects his herself. You get yeah. So if we get a break below this level, we definitely you see we've had a shift in that trend line. We've had a shift. Price has created a dent on the trend line, okay, which is still nice, but we've not closed below it. So we are still price is choppy. Oh. Once you need to understand all this movement you are seeing there, all of them are still internal liquidity to this impulsive move you are seeing here. So let's still see. This one it just took like a few minutes to push here. So you see the amount of time it has taken to create this move, which is not even up to this bullish measure here. Okay, so we need to see if sellers are really involved. We need to see sellers drop, man. If they are there, they are there. If they are not there, they are not there. There's nothing that we can do about it. Okay, so let's keep our finger crossed. We are looking to make money today. I'm in profit already. I'm in profit already. Yeah, I'm already in profit, but let's see if we can still make more. Brr, brr. Let's see if we can still make more, guys. You guys should like, you guys should like, and yeah. Okay, so you guys should like and share the stream, guys. Please do also share the stream. Okay, so let's see GBP USD, GBP USD, GBP USD. I say I spend more drop on gold. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's gold is still cooking. Gold is still cooking. Just let it cook, man. Let it cook. If gold is not cooking, you will know also. Okay. I think some rejection from that level, but will not panic. Will not panic. No panic. Will not panic, guys. So we do this every single day. So if you are just joining, we do this every single day. Okay. We trade live every single day. Every single day, guys. This is lifestyle, like lifestyle. That's our style of living. Okay, so let's see what we just have on gold here is just for it to drop. That's just the only thing. Our bet is on gold drop. So we just have to, and since we are waiting for gold drop, we are bored, man. There's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to do, guys. There's nothing else to do than to wait. I didn't take this trade on GP because I don't trust it. And my concern now is if GP is buying gold now, we'll start doing anyhow. But let's still watch and see. I'm hungry, guys. I think I need to get breakfast. Like breakfast for real. Even if I look at the strength meter, because sometimes I use this guy, FX Blue's currency strength meter. If I look at the strength meter of the various assets, you see that CAD JPY should be selling. Okay, it should be sorry buying rather, because CAD is strong. Or okay, USD CAD or JPY CAD JPY. Yeah. If it's CAD JPY, then it's going to be buying. If it's JPY CAD, then it's going to be selling. Okay, so yeah. JPY should be buying even without looking at the charts. By looking at the strength meter, you can still determine card JPY. Let's see if the strength meter is correct. Yeah, it's correct, it's buying. So you can see. So let's see the strength meter and then let's see our expectation on gold. So on the short term trend, okay, the short term trend, which is the 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and 1 hour combined, we have a weak gold and a stronger dollar. But though dollar is not the strongest, but it's stronger than gold. Okay, so we could still see bearish move because it's XAU USD and gold is strong. Sorry, dollar is strong compared to XAU. So we could still see a drop, but dollar is not so strong like that. Okay, but gold is also weak. If you look at the medium term trend, which is the 30 minutes, the 4 hour, and the daily time frame, you can see that gold is strong compared to the dollar. Okay, dollar is also strong, but gold, which is XAU, is stronger than the dollar. Okay, so that's why we are seeing that bullish movements on the 4 hour, even on the daily time frame. And then if we look at the long-term picture, gold is the strongest. Okay, XAU is the strongest. So, and the dollar is also weak. Okay, it's negative 1.2, and the strength index for gold is positive 3.7. So yeah, but on the short term, we are having a weak gold which is negative 3.7 and a strong dollar which is positive 0.8. Okay, so it can still help us to see more profit on gold. Can still help us realize more profit on gold because it's kind of weak compared to USD. Okay, so just have about 14 minutes to the end of this particular time frame. Okay, so let's see what we can do it like capitalizing the New York Open. Though we're already positioned already. That's why I like being like in the markets few minutes before the session open. Because if you have the good direction, session volatility will just help you push it. Okay, that's why I like trading at certain time of the day. Okay, because I like trading with volatility. All right, so if you have a bias and you have volatility in your favor, you will see that you don't spend so much time on that trade. Okay, that's why you can hit your TP in like 30 minutes, 1 hour, like you're done for the day. Okay, but if you're trading in less volatile times, you just have to wait it out. Okay, so yeah, that's why I'm already positioned, okay, for the volatility. All right, so if volatility comes in and it happens to be a bearish volatility, you're going to hit our take profits without wasting so much time. Okay, and still yet, even if the market wants to manipulate, we could still, and for a buy, we could still manipulate to the downside, then distribute to the upside. So yeah. So let's still see. We still have time. This is about 11 minutes. So anything price wants to do, we can still do it. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's it. That's it. That's it. So let's still check back to you. I don't really need to spend so much time here. I've gotten in on my position. I just have to wait it out. Okay, except I want to trade under currency pair. Which US 30. Let me see US 30. I think we took a trade on US 30 last week, but I think it took us out. No, the trade we took on US 30 last week. Let me show you something. What happened there was that price letter used this as like a fall to buy. Okay, you can see it. It broke above the structure, came back here, used this level as liquidity, stripping below it, and then started buying. Okay, we could have still gotten our entry for a buy if we still saw this. You can see it here. Whether I like to if price invalidates one setup, it's forming another setup still within that area where you got stopped out from. Okay, so this was the buy shifted structure. This level here we could have had our entry for here for the buys. Could have had this entry right here. Stops to just be below here. I'll target 1 is to 3, 1 is to 5, as the case may be. and it would have still been a good trade. Even if we miss that one, we could still get in on an impulse entry right here. Okay, we still get in on an impulse. So there was still opportunities here. There was still opportunities here. Okay, but we missed it out. We missed it. We missed it. So oh, only 15 minutes. So that's it, guys. Let me go get breakfast. Not had breakfast, honestly. I've been on one live section to another. I've done like two live sections today. Tomorrow, so we're having our live section by one, and then just like a 1 hour window or 1 hour 30 minutes window. If we can merge it with the second live section, I'll be coming by 2:30. Will be amazing. Yeah, so we're actually trading throughout the New York section most of the time. Okay, because that's when I have time. Because by the time I wake up. Sometimes by the time I wake up, some of the moves for London has they've gone. Okay, so New York is one time that no matter what, I'm still able to catch up with the New York section because it's like in between my daily activities, so I can easily like catch up. Yeah, so let's still see. I still need more drop on gold. That's just it. If gold drops very well, I should be Monday will be looking so nice already for me. But if it doesn't drop, I just lose on Monday, which is not bad. Tuesday, we definitely have a bias on Tuesday, like a sweet bias. Why? Because here we are still undecisive because of this impulsive move. Sometimes price will not want to just give us that discount we need to just push up from that level. And yeah, so especially when the market is very very bullish, when the market is so bullish. Okay, but if we're having sellers or the market is not so bullish, we won't really see that push against the upside. Okay, so I'm just waiting for the New York Open to happen. The community members are already in on this trade. Let's just anticipate the best, guys. So let's anticipate the best. Let's anticipate the best. The community members are in on this trade. Yeah, so we just have to hope for the best. So everybody smiles. Okay, it's not gonna be nice that I fetch it on Monday and I go sideways. It's not gonna be so sweet. Doesn't really change anything, but psychologically, yeah. I know some of you may not be able to handle it, but it is what it is. We've been in this game for like 4 years. We've seen losses, we've seen profits, we've seen everything in between. So it's like they shock us again. Yeah, so that's just it. Trading profitability comes from time. You need to give it that time. You won't just be profitable overnight. Me, I'm never profitable the way I want to be profitable, guys. Like the way profitability is, I'm not yet in that benchmark. Personally, I would never classify myself as a so-called profitable trader because yeah, it's not I'm not making anyway. I can still classify myself as a profitable trader because trading is obviously doing certain things. But if I'm to look at my desires and my wants, yeah, I've not achieved those high level. But I'm still in the grind. That's just one major thing you all need to understand. Don't keep your eyes on the end point. Just try as much as possible to enjoy the journey. Okay, because that's what makes you happy as a trader. Because losses don't make you happy, no matter how you try to sugarcoat it. If you take losses, you will doubt your system, whether you like it or not. I still have those doubts, okay, but with constant practice and consistency, it's not the voice of the doubt is no longer high. You get with consistency, you silence the voice till you hear it no more. I don't think a trader will get to a point where I don't know. I've not got to that point yet, but yeah, you but with consistency, you gradually silence that voice of second doubt if your system is good or not. Okay, so I don't know if you have any question, you can drop it in the charts. Let's quickly attend to questions while we wait for the New York Open. Let's quickly attend to question. We are in profit. Oh, I can see you guys coming from the YouTube, guys. I'm seeing your message in the DM. You guys just keep it coming, guys. I'll respond to them immediately after this live section, so I don't get distracted. Okay, so yeah, just keep your message coming. Keep your message coming. Okay, so you can keep your message coming. Do how to keep your message coming. So let's see. Let's see. I still expect more drop on gold. I still expect more drop on gold. But if it doesn't drop, I won't die now. I'll kill myself. Yeah. If you have any question, drop it in the chat. Let's. Oh, breakfast. What time? What time? Ah, this is like 2:30, and I'm having my breakfast now. Like this guy, I never really eat early because I don't know. I'm in Nigeria. I don't eat early. When it comes to early breakfast, no, you won't see me there. You won't see me eating by 8 a.m. No, oh God. Okay, so yeah, what country are you? I'm in Nigeria, guys. I'm in Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian. I am purely Nigerian. All right, Lagos, Nigeria. What pair is this? This is gold. We are currently shorting gold. Gold, 30-minute time from here. Thank you, Oxano. Movies. Well done, boss. Connected with you today during the Zoom live. Yeah. Thank you for coming back. Shows that we are doing something here that you guys love so much. All right, thank you for joining. Breakfast, what times are? This is like 2. So yeah, just having my breakfast. That's the way it is, guys. Which country? Isn't that to run out? Training never humble. If training humble you, you will run it with fasting. If training humble you, you will run it with fasting. Oh. Anyhow, Sha, anyhow. What country? I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. I am purely Nigerian. Okay, so we just the New York section just opened, so we could be expecting volatility any moment from now. Okay, any moment from now we could be expecting volatility. Okay, so now let me see how price reacts to this level. Let's go back to the charts. Let's go back to the chart. Let's see how price. Okay, I'm seeing bullish. I'm seeing bullish presence right here, which is not what I want. Okay, but let's still see. Okay, so definitely, I don't think these sales are going to hold. Okay, but let's still see. Let's still see. That's why we use this stop loss, this high stop loss here, because if price is able to invalidate this level, then we'll have buys. Okay, but this is the candlestick just opened. Okay, so let's see if the 30-minute candlestick closes bullish. It's either we're in a range or we are gradually shifting like bullish again. Okay, we're gradually shifting bullish again. But I want to see if it reacts from this level and drop. It's still cool. Okay, so should be, I don't know. Price should have gotten to my entry. Should have gotten back to my entry. Oh, I'm in -5, -3 now, -1, -0. Let's just align. Okay, if it's going, it's going. If it's not going, we'll find out. Okay, by the end of the day, we'll find out. Okay, so let's see. That's it, guys. You just have to wait out this trade. Okay, and I don't think you can wait for this trade till full TP. Price is rejecting, so let's still see. It's still cool. I don't think we can wait for this trade till full TP on the live. So what you guys will do is um feel free to send a message. Okay, feel free whether the trade hits stop loss or take profits. Reach out. Okay, at least reach out. Let me know that you guys took the trade. Uh, yeah, doesn't matter the outcome. I can't determine the outcome. The only thing I just have to do is drop my bias and risks effectively. Okay, the buyers will play out. If price wants to respect the buyers, cool, sweet, we make money. If it doesn't respect it, we lose what we give the market. Okay, we won't lose more than what we cannot give the market. Okay, so which is the basic principle to risk management and risk reward. Alright, so calculate your risks, use properly calculated risks, and hope for the best. Alright, guys. Thank you all for joining. I think we'll call it a day here. Um, by 3 o'clock, we still expect volume to kick in. Okay, by 3 o'clock, the volume will start kicking in proper, like proper. Okay, so thank you all for joining the live stream. Thank you all for joining the live stream. If you have any question, just ask in the comments. If you have any question, just ask it in the comment section and do also subscribe. And we'll see you in the next live video, which is gonna happen tomorrow. Okay, we'll see you in the next live video, which is gonna happen tomorrow.